Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 2, playing a bit of Kill Confirmed here on the map Raid, running around with the PW submachine gun, and this gameplay is freaking awesome. So it's a subscriber and myself in this lobby. The subscriber, it's actually a pretty cool story. So he's been in a lot of open lobbies that I've had over the years, and when I meet some really cool people in open lobbies, I usually send them friend requests. And then when I got on Black Ops 2 the other night, I realized he was the only person on my friends list that was on Black Ops 2. I'm like, hey, you want to come play some Black Ops 2? We'll go play some Black Ops 2. And there we go, we went and played. And we both just have a really good game. Like this game right here, we both just tear it up. Like you take the kills that like we combined for and like the deaths that we combined for, we just carry this team to victory together. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a good gameplay playing on the map Rage. It's one of the best maps in Call of Duty history. We got some more Advanced Warfare news for you guys today. It's a little bit of older news, but I wanted to discuss it a little bit more at length than maybe some other people have. So Advanced Warfare is actually going to have dedicated servers, and it's going to be similar to what we had with Call of Duty Ghost. Now you guys may remember back when Call of Duty Ghost came out, them saying, oh yeah, we're running on dedicated servers. Then you would get on and then you would like start lagging and stuff, and you're like, okay, well, what happened to the dedicated servers? Why was there just a host migration? What happened to these dedicated servers? So it's basically going to be like a hybrid system, right? The entire idea behind dedicated servers and Call of Duty Ghost and what's going to happen in Advanced Warfare is it's going to be based around this hybrid system where some of the time you're going to do peer-to-peer hosting. Some of the time it's going to be like every other Call of Duty game traditionally, where it's going to pick one person out of the lobby, make that person the host, and everyone in the lobby is going to have to connect to that person. And yeah, basically your standard peer-to-peer hosting system. And other times is going to connect everybody to like a center somewhere, and we're all just going to connect to that server there. And that's actually going to be like having a dedicated server, which is really weird and really confusing. So the entire idea of the system is it's going to take all the people in the lobby, kind of judge their connections and determine whether or not it's best to have like a host off like one of the people in the lobby, or if it's better just to have everyone in the lobby kind of connect to a different server, which is really weird. I'm not entirely positive how it works, but you look at like how it worked out with Call of Duty Ghost. It worked out pretty well, all things considered. Like lag was not really a giant issue for me in Call of Duty Ghost. Of course, it happened. It definitely happened. It's not like it was impossible to lag in that game. It definitely happened, but it didn't happen a lot. You know, I think one of the big downsides we should take from this, so this entire idea of like a dedicated server and a hybrid system, is I worry that Advanced Warfare is going to kind of feel like Call of Duty Ghost in terms of the time to kill. This is something I talked about back before Call of Duty Ghost even came out, because I did get the game early, which I plan on getting Advanced Warfare early as well, and talking about the game and my experiences with it before the game comes out. But I did get Call of Duty Ghost early, and I made a video kind of talking about my experiences, you know, the 2 or 3 days I had Call of Duty Ghost early, and I said, guys, this game, the time to kill is very, very, very fast. Everywhere you go, like you could die to an assault rifle, you could die to a submachine gun. Either way, it feels like you got sniped. Every time you die, regardless if it was a sniper or a shotgun, you feel like you got sniped, or you feel like you got shotgunned. Like you really have no time to react. And I said it might be like a lag issue though. I said like at the very beginning of the game, because if you think about it, like in Call of Duty Ghost, you're shooting at somebody across the map. You've had the experience, right, where the guy's just kind of eating your bullets. You know, it's kind of taking a long time to kill this guy across the map and stuff like that. On your screen, the time to kill is normal, but on your screen when you die, the time to kill is like near instant. It's weird. It's like everyone's kind of like constantly behind each other, and I've never seen that in the Call of Duty game before Call of Duty Ghost. And another thing we've never seen before until Call of Duty Ghost was the idea of dedicated servers. So I'm wondering if this entire dedicated hybrid system that we have going on in Call of Duty Ghost, and the same one that's going to be in Advanced Warfare, is that the cause for like that sudden death feeling that you get when you play Ghost, right, where you kind of feel like no matter what it was, you got sniped or something like that, then you look at the kill cam, you're like, that guy had like a K7 and he took me out across the map. I feel like I got sniped, like I had no time to react at all, you know. I wonder if that's a problem with the system. I wonder if it's a problem with the dedicated servers. I really have no idea, but Advanced Warfare is going to have these dedicated servers. It is going to go ahead and try and deliver us the best connection possible, which is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a bigger deal in Advanced Warfare than any other game so far, just because of all the new movement mechanics and stuff like that. You're going to need a smooth game. You don't want to be trying to boost dashing around and stuff like that when you're rocking like a 2-bar or something like that. And presumably, hopefully, Advanced Warfare will actually allow us to see our connection, unlike Call of Duty Ghost. Why did they make it so you can't see our connection? They're like, oh no, we got these dedicated servers. You don't need to see if you're on a 2-bar or not. Like, why would they not show that? It makes no sense. So it's basically going to be the same system as what we had in Call of Duty Ghost. Like what we get in Advanced Warfare with dedicated servers, it's going to be about the same that we had in Call of Duty Ghost, and it's not going to be like what we get in Battlefield, which Battlefield's a pretty interesting concept. So if you guys never played a Battlefield game, how the servers work, like the idea of dedicated servers, and this is the reason why so many people have been asking for dedicated servers over the years for Call of Duty, is they want it to be like Battlefield, because when you play Battlefield, it's 100% dedicated servers. There's no hybrid system in Battlefield. It's completely just you're connecting to a server, and there's really no lag. And the real upside is, the benefits to this is it's completely dependent upon your connection. Like, if you're playing a game and the host sucks, which I played a game of Black Ops the other night, and my friend Cypher got host, and for whatever reason, everyone in the lobby was on one bar but him. It's completely dependent on your connection and not anyone else's connection. Like, if you're having a peer-to-peer system and you're having someone in the lobby host the match for you, then you're completely dependent on whether or not that person can support all those people. Whereas if you're playing on a dedicated server system, like with what Battlefield has, then you're just going to completely be up to the server. As long as the server is maintained, everyone's going to have a good connection, as long as you have a decent connection. As long as your connection is not completely terrible, you're going to have a very smooth, very nice dedicated experience, as well as in Battlefield. And this is something a lot of people have been talking about for Call of Duty. In Battlefield, they allow you to rent servers, right? So you can actually make your own server in Battlefield, and you can change around the rules to fit whatever you want. And I think a lot of people want that for Call of Duty, you know? Basically, I could rent a server, right? And this is a ranked server. Like, this counts towards your leveling up and stuff. I could make a server, let's say here in Black Ops 2, and I can make that server raid 24/7. I can make it so we only play 9-on-9 domination on raid, and that's the only game mode that is played in my server. If you join it, you can stay in there, and game after game after game will be ranked 9-on-9 domination here on raid. Same thing could go for Nuketown. You can change around the rules completely to do whatever you want. You can make it double health if you want to. You can make it so radar's not on. You can basically, like, all the options you have in a private match, you can do that in a public match in your own server. Now, of course, people aren't forced to play in your server. People choose whether or not they want to go in there and play in your server, and etc. But that's something a lot of people want for Call of Duty. I don't see why they couldn't do it, but it just seems so far-fetched, and like that. It just seems like something that Call of Duty would never do. But it would be kind of cool if Call of Duty were to have like a rent-a-server system where we could basically play private matches that give us XP. That's basically what it is, and other people can find it via searching for different kinds of servers and whatnot. I think it'd be pretty cool, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. Right now, we're just going to have to make do with what we have, and that is going to be a hybrid dedicated server system that's going to sometimes be peer-to-peer hosting. It's going to sometimes be an actual dedicated server. Depends on the people in your lobby, and it's very, very confusing. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And of course, let me know in the comments. This is going to be a kind of a fun one, I think. Let me know if you guys had a rent-a-server system in Call of Duty, and it was on Call of Duty Ghost or Black Ops 2 or what have you. What custom server would you make? Like, for example, if I could have like a custom servers here in Black Ops 2, it would basically be 9-on-9, Nuketown 24/7, domination only, and I think, yeah, that's about it. I don't think I would really change around a whole lot of other things besides that. Like, you can, like, of course, like, toggle on kill streaks and stuff like that. I don't think I would do any of that. I just would like to see what ground war domination on Nuketown would be like, and that would just be complete anarchy, wouldn't it? It might not be that great. Maybe 9-on-9 on raid would be a lot more fun, a lot more easy to manage. But either way, let me know what you guys would set up if you guys could make your own custom server in Call of Duty. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.